Here we go with another episode of Florida State Dynasty, and we're looking at the recruit statuses right now after this goes ahead and goes through. And we're going to see what players end up declining, lock us out, things of that nature. I mean, the left tackle, it's kind of a given. I think we were top in his rankings, but just ended up falling out of it, I guess, just because locked us out. Other teams invested time, we did not. For the most part, it's okay. I would love for it to be a little more. QB being third's not great. First for this gem is what I was really trying to go after. First for the wide receiver as well is also great. We just have to improve it over time. We have to be able to invest into the scouting archetype that we have, so that we can be able to get these guys with even more efficiency. I might have to put the points into QBs, halfbacks, and maybe wide receivers. The line, I'm not necessarily worried about. Free safety, as you can see, we're first for him, so maybe we don't have to do much for that. But, of course, Azariah Thomas had a hell of a game last week against Georgia Tech. Definitely the opposite of what happened in Ireland when they went, where they lost on a last-second field goal. Unfortunate, but shouldn't have been in that situation in the first place. Player of the week, of course, again. But now we are in week one officially, and we're second for Hutchinson, which we'll keep it there. It's 60 as of right now. Let's go ahead and go to the coaching skills, put our coins into the certain players. See, and I can't really do much without investing a lot, which is unfortunate. So I might have to do something like 3 for this, and then we'll put 2 into the running backs, and then we'll hopefully level up soon so we can increase our weekly recruiting hours for halfbacks. As of right now, though, we're still working on that. So let's go back to the recruiting. We have about 50 hours to spare. I don't really think we have any space to spend it, except for the QB, obviously, because I just paid for it. Let's put the DM the player and search his social media. That puts about 35 into that. We're third for you. But I need to see exactly who needs what. The gem, I mean, is going to get what he deserves. We'll take him off. We'll worry about lost positions later on. I've learned to not worry about it in the moment. Just worry about what's on your recruiting list. Still number 1 for this strong safety. Hopefully that stays that way, since we are still his only offer. For this strong safety, it's a little concerning, but we'll leave it at that because we already invested a lot into him. So I think I have to look at the guys that I've invested a little but not too much into and try to put some more. I'm gonna put someone that's right outside linebacker. Maybe even just take this off and send the house on him. Try to see if we can get him quickly. We'll put the rest on tour, since he's also QB. We're third for him. Maybe if we invest the minimal amount of time, we'll be able to get some sort of leeway. But as of right now, that should be fine. We have to face Boston College this week, and it should be a good game. Hopefully we can handle it the way that we did last week, but it should go well with the team that we have. Let's try to keep that same pace that we had last week. We are at home, so the pressure is on for Boston College. And ideally, it would stay the entire game, but we allowed them to get a first down on the first play, which is never going to help our own momentum, as they're going to go no huddle, as most teams do at the start of these games until they get fatigued. Have to make sure that nothing easy comes out. Oh, man, he missed a guy going wide open. Number 4 was about to break loose. I'm going to put man just to put some pressure and see if we're able to make a significant stop to make them stop no huddling. Man is going to stop them and force an incompletion. 3rd and 7. Oh my gosh. Oh, an overthrown pass to an open man is very unfortunate for that quarterback. He was definitely feeling this pressure that we're putting on them in Tallahassee, and hopefully we can take advantage of that. Sack on the first play. I had an open man, but I was getting greedy and trying to look deeper. Can't have that happen. 2nd and 17. Putting somebody on a corner. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful passing catch by the pair, Brock Glenn and our backup halfback. Here we go. Here we go. Number 10 gets open. Our receivers are showing up. Our receivers are showing up. I definitely have to learn the names throughout the season. I don't want to just call them by their number, but it takes a little bit for me to memorize everything. I'm more focused on the UM team, and we get the first touchdown of the day very easily. 3 plays, 3 positive plays, and we get the first points up on the board. RPO decides to pass it, gets hit stick, 2nd and 6. He's going to put his man in harm's way. I'm going to do a cover 1 just because that seems to work a little bit more in terms of man. Oh my gosh, if that man would have read it just a little bit more, we would have had at least a pat down. Oh man, I thought that question mark was about to get butt and they get open, but Force keeps getting targeted. And we have to do something to make a complete stop because our guys should be getting gas soon. There we go. There we go. 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first. It's a direct snap to the halfback. The halfback is not going to get the first, and they're going to have to punt it again. Oh my gosh. Go deep. There we go. Beautiful. Hold on to that ball. Get us those positive yards, and we're starting off just like we did last game in a very positive fashion. Have to keep it up, though. Getting out the pocket. Getting this first down. I don't know. I don't know, man. I think they should have started this man from the start of the season if I'm the one controlling him. Oh, my gosh. And, of course, right when I say that, we get sacked for a loss of 6. Still need to get a first, though. That's all we need to be worried about. There it is. There it is. First down. Gets us to about the 12. We should be able to get this touchdown. I'm excited about this Dynasty. It honestly gives me excitement to actually play the game. And... oh, shit! Whoa! That was a play I did not expect to happen. They dropped the interception. It goes right to our receiver, and he catches it, trucks one, and goes in for the end zone. Our senior Malik Benson. Great heads up play. You don't get much better than that in that situation. Wow, that's tremendous. Oh my God, there's no way that we just gave that up. And the first touchdown that they get is a kickoff return. That should show how utilized their offense is, because that is absolutely insane that we just allowed that to happen. I'm looking for Benson to be going deep right now. Hold on. That's the downfall of this guy. His throwing motion is at the pace of a snail. It is not good. It's not, and it's very concerning. Good passing catch, gets us about 6. 3rd and 14 isn't really going to get us much. This momentum has basically shifted ever since that play by the kickoff returner, which is unfortunate. But we have to somehow be able to get it back. Oh, 4th and 2. Do I go for it? I think we go for it. I'm sorry. I might turn it over, but 4th and 2 is a situation, even at the 30, that you just cannot give up, and that's going to be a first. And we're going to go into the second with a brand new set of downs. Reverse pass. Oh my God. There it is. There it is. Quarterback, go get it. Good shit. I love that play. Hold on. We're going to have to use that at some point again. Wow, that was different. I was not expecting that at all. Let's go Texas for number 9. To a Philly. Not gonna lie, I've never heard that name in my life, but hopefully I learned some more. And we get a positive gain of about 30 yards on that pass. to Brown. Jaylen Brown. I have to remember that one because he did tremendous last game. I want to look at Benson, at Malik Benson. See, I'm already learning. Come on. I tried to get him off. Jaylen Brown has been getting the receptions, though. Go in. Yeah. There we go. Oh, my gosh. I thought that was going to be a touchdown. It was so perfectly schemed. 17-7. Hopefully keeping that up. We made him go the opposite way. Only gets a gain of 2. Probably would have gotten less if he came towards us. Mid blitz. Gonna push everybody in. Try to avoid any sort of positive yards here. It's a run. It's a double sweep. 3rd and 15. Oh, right there. Open space found by Jaylen Brown. Malik Benson. I have to get the numbers correct. Still a hell of a play by Malik Benson. Perfect space. Hopefully he can get it right now again. Never mind. He's not going to do that. Here we go. Tight end. Very slow, but gets us to the 3 and makes it 1st and goal. And, fuck. I thought that was going to be a pat down, but it ends up turning into a pick. And I think that is our 2nd pick of the season, which isn't bad. We're not starting as bad as we did in Coastal Carolina, that we were throwing like 3 or 4 a game. But a sack gets them back to 2nd and 17. A great play by Patrick Payton, who we expected to step up at the start of the season, and he still is. And hopefully he keeps it up. We haven't seen anything from number 8. Of course, I'm forgetting his name now, but we need to see something out of the cornerback room or the defensive back room. 3rd and 10, though. We have to make the stop and keep this momentum going for us. There we go. 4th and 10. They're going to punt it right back to us. We'll try to knock down the clock as much as possible before trying to score. Oh, my gosh. Oh, we almost pushed it to the end zone. We're going to chew some clock and try to get to the end of the 2nd to make this a little bit quicker. Just so we can push the clock even more. A great pass by Glenn. Gets out of bounds, but that's okay. We can take some time and figure out what play we're going to make and how we're going to chew this clock out. 17-7 again. Here we go. At the 3. There we go. Another touchdown for FSU extends the lead. These are supposed to be easy teams. Hopefully we can play like this against the higher ranked opponents so we can get higher in the rankings. But we're just going to have to wait and see. But we're going to go into the half up 24-7. We just have to keep the momentum going. We have to keep this progression going is what I actually meant to say. Oh my gosh. Way to get open to Ophili. I forgot what his first name is because I saw it. I think it's Lawrence. Lawrence Tua Lafili. Let's go. Perfect route by number 84, Marlock. Hell of a play. Gets us the 1st and 10 at the 13. Gives us space to run the clock some more and also get a 1st again. But you can count on Roydell to get us some positive yards basically every single time. Right there. Get us that touchdown. And we go up another score, making it, is it 28? 30. It's going to be 31-10. Here we go. Too open of a space in the middle, and he's going to go out and get a lot of yards on that QB rush. We cannot allow that to happen. We'll leave a QB spy for him since he wants to start doing that to make the difference. Oh, that's a run. That's a run that I was not expecting. 2nd and 9. Got to keep it up, though. We're going to leave that QB spy on him if they decide to actually pass the ball. Again, another run play, and we're there. Gets tripped up into the air, 3rd and 3. Again, possible pass play with a possible QB rush, or a QB draw, really. Come on, 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the 3rd. It's crucial time to be able to start scoring now. 4th and inches, and they're gonna punt it. Wow, what a decision by Boston College to punt this ball away and give it back to us. And not a great situation for them. They're already down 21. 3rd and 6. That's a pretty crucial stop there. We were getting a bunch of positive yards the past couple plays. They weren't really stopping us at all. Right there. Not a great pass. The running back was not aware. Now we have to punt it away because I'm not going to give them this field position. There we go, 3rd and 9. He's going deep. Number 8 shows up when we need him the most. Thomas points out who he needs to get blocked. He wants to pick 6. He's not going to get it. Gets us to the 13, though. A crucial stop by Azare Thomas. Azare, whatever you want to call it. You can correct me in the comments if you want. But open space for our halfback. Gets us the first on that one. And he's looking for that touchdown, which we will try to give to him here. There it is. Easy. Easy. 38-10. This game is all but over. There we go. Azari Thomas getting his 2nd pick in the 4th quarter and in the game, and he is waving goodbye to Boston College fans and locking the QB and the wide receiver up. Wow, what a game. 4th and 6, we are going for it. I want to get the first, and there it is. Getting the first down, running out the clock as much as possible, getting the yards to our halfbacks. I mean, Roydell Williams has been getting the majority of his right now, and hopefully that can continue. Great spin move. Again, gets positive yards. That should be the game. 3rd and goal. We're going to kneel this one. 15 seconds and running. And that is going to do it. Your Florida State Seminoles win 38-10 against, again, a non-ranked opponent. I mean, you would expect the Florida State Seminoles to play like this against a non-ranked opponent, but it is what it is. Brock Glenn, 4 touchdowns, almost 80 completion percentage, and 350 yards. Is a tremendous stat line, and hopefully he can keep that up for the rest of the season. He's been performing well so far, so we'll see. I'm going with the bye week and the following game coming up because I felt like that game was a little too easy. I mean, half the game might be cut out just because it was too easy against Boston College. I'm trying to get somebody that's difficult, you know? And I got to make sure that we get the prospects that we need, which we're in first for a lot of them now. We're in 3rd for this right guard. Our strong safety has a possibility of transferring. Hopefully he doesn't do that. But a right tackle, we're 2nd for. None of the gems are giving us any status updates. But 3rd for a right guard, 2nd for a right tackle. That's good. I mean, Hutchinson is the athlete of the offensive lineman, so hopefully he comes. We have a 5-star that has us in first too. So we just have to keep it going. We just have to keep it consistent. We can't really risk anything. We can't change anything either because we don't have any hours. But as of right now, it looks pretty good. If I do say so myself, we're about to get to the top 8 for the strong safety. So, I mean, hopefully he can come. Maybe he'll be a starter first year. Defensive tackle, we're still in first for. We're still keeping it consistent, which is all you can really ask for right now. We have to be able to level up a little bit more just so we can keep getting these upgrades and get more hours for these guys, because it's a little difficult when you don't have like 75, 65 hours for most of these guys. But being in 2nd for some of them is a little concerning. I mean, hopefully over time we'll get it up. I mean, those are also the guys that we're only seeing their friends and family. For some reason, our right outside linebacker has us in 4th. I mean, I think we weren't even ranked before, so that helps. We dropped a little bit for Torrey which we kind of expected. The halfback, we're still in first. So, I mean, overall, it's solid. Overall, it's not bad. I mean, yeah, we just have to go about it as it goes. Of course, the gem is going to have us in first because we sent the house on him. So, that looks good overall right now. I don't have much to say about that. We can take a look and see if there's any upgrades that we could make. I mean, we could do this one, and then we'll save the rest of the coins. Just because I want to be able to fully execute with the halfbacks, and specifically the halfback that is a hidden gem. And yeah, so now we can go straight into the next game. That's why I thought that it was going to be super quick. So I just wanted to make it into the same episode. So hopefully both I remember to put it, and hopefully it all works out. And we just make it all into one cohesive episode. We're, again, in fourth for him. We probably have to invest a little more since he is getting into the point of cutting off to the top 3. We're in 8th now, so that's going to help a lot. First for the hidden gem, second for another halfback, second for a wide receiver. We have a lot of guys that are starting to go into their top 5, so that means that we have to be concerned about their next decision with the top 3. So we're definitely going to have to go in and take a look at those specific people to make sure that we don't get cut out, ideally. We have to keep these guys here. Turi, he's not close to getting to the top 3, so I mean, maybe we can wait it out. I don't know. I've kind of liked how it's been going. I'm just concerned about the possibility of losing some of these guys because there is some that are getting fairly close, but the ones that are close, we're already in their top 3 and even top 5. So I'll have to wait it out a bit. I'll have to see if somebody commits before that, and then we can decide. I mean, we're not really going to get anybody that's going to commit prior to. Yeah, I just have to go about it. I just have to go about it without changing anything because I feel like changing it's only going to make it worse. But now we're going to face the undefeated Memphis Tigers, who are an 82 overall to our 87. I hope it's not an upset. This could possibly be one. I'm just hoping for the best and hoping that we are able to execute as we have already. Here we go. First play of the game. They have a star quarterback, and of course they're going to go with the run. We need to assert our dominance in the run game very early, and luckily they are not doing the same thing that most teams do, which is no huddle off the rip. The stadium pulse is fiery right now, and we have to be able, and of course the second play they find a man downfield and he goes all the way for the touchdown. Wow. Malik Benson, our star player, needs to step up today. 96 speed is a great asset that we can use. The previous play was Kobe Drake from Memphis that got that touchdown. A lot of speed on him. He just wasn't getting caught at all. Our running back should be able to go get that ball. Roydell Williams gets to the 40 and gets us 23 yards on the very first play. We want to keep that momentum going. And ideally, Douglas would be able to get this wide receiver screen without any issue, and that's just not going to happen. Counter. Oh, yeah. That's what I needed. That one block right there was what I needed. 3rd and 1. I love being able to read the blocks from college football. It's a lot easier than Madden to be able to read the blocks. Or maybe it's just the fact that the engine, first down, the engine of college football is a little bit different. Because, like, yes, it's going fast, but if you have the eyes for it, you'll be able to read where they're going to go with the block. Oh my gosh, go get that ball. Let's go. Malik Benson taking it to the house, which is exactly what we needed to start off this drive. And that is a tremendous punch back to Memphis. Here we go. We can't allow that big of a play again. It's a counter. We should be able to go out and get them, and we make them lose 3 yards with Marvin Jones Jr. executing on that play. The junior out of FSU. And we are trying to make this count. I'm keeping an eye on Drake. I am keeping an eye on Drake. I cannot allow him to do anything. Oh my gosh. The tight end spins out 2 DBs and gets the first. That was a tremendous play. Let's try to see if we can execute it again. Oh my gosh, please go get that. Fuck. Backup QB can't get it. Now we are at 4th down. Gonna put Benson on a bang 8. And I just don't have enough time in the pocket to be able to let it out. 2nd and 4. We read the hole, and we made him lose a yard. It is 3rd and 5. Riley has made 2 big plays so far. Doubles offset for the offense. And the offense? Of course it's a defense. Of course it's us. Now we just gave him a fresh set of downs. Or 3rd and short, I guess. I thought it was 3rd and 5, but, you know, we'll take it. I'm going to try to pinch in. I feel like it's going to be an inside zone. It is. Oh, no, it's a read counter, and he's not going to get it. He's actually going to lose half a yard, and they're going to have to punt the ball, which is very unfortunate for them. They had all the reason to be able to get a first, and they just did not, and it is a 3 and out. There we go. Easy first for Roydell Williams. Have to keep it up. I cannot start losing momentum with this team, because then it will be downhill for the rest of the season, and I do not want to be going downhill. I like going uphill with our tight end. 115 yards for the QB already on the day. He's just going to have a hell of a week every week for us. We're going to put the tight end on a corner route, and we're going to see if he's going to be able to get open on it. He can't even get out of the line, and he's not even running the route. He's running straight down the field. There we go. There we go. There we go, Roydell. Get us to the 20. There we go. There we go. Roydell Williams, a perfect pass from our quarterback to our halfback, and that extends the lead to 14-7. Sorry. Brock Glenn, hell of a lob pass. Can't really get much better than that. Okay, Stadium Pulse is getting tougher for them. It was 15 before, now it's 14. Come on. Of course, that man gets wide open on the side of the field, and he has that type of speed to be able to get lost. And nobody's going to catch up to him on that wheel route. That is so tough. Go get that ball. Perfect pass by Brock Glenn, and puts it right onto him. Malik Benson just keeps having himself a day, and you can't ask for anything more. I'm going to put him on a corner route again. It gets him the most open with these DBs. I'm still throwing it up to him. That's a risk. At least it was patted down. At least it was patted down. Oh my gosh, I needed to just get out, but we were not able to do so. Strike halfback seam. I mean, he could get open downfield. Oh! Go get it! Fuck. 4th and 8 at the 37. That's a very awkward spot. I think our kicker can make that. I think this would even be the record, really. That was horse shit. Oh my gosh. They're just getting positive yards. I told you, I had a feeling about this game. I had a feeling we were not going to be able to do what we've been doing. But we need to just come out with the win. It doesn't matter if it's by an inch or a mile. Oh my gosh. Just breaking tackles. There we go. Big sack by the defensive line. And specifically Patrick Payton making it 3rd and 11. Oh shit. That's mine. I just baited the fuck out of the CPU. Holy shit. Hold on. That was fucking wild. That was insane. I have to watch that again. I have to watch that again. Because the way that I didn't even mean to be the safety, and somehow it still ended up working out. Kevin Knowles II, our free safety. The QB is facing pressure in the pocket. Baited the fuck out of him. That was wild. That was not enough. I need to see it again, but like from my perspective. Here we go. So clearly the shake shows that I was not expecting to be him. Then I let up some room. I go and run the route with him. The ball is in the air. And that is one of the easiest interceptions that I've had to get in college football 25. And it's not even close. We're at the 5, but still. I mean, holy shit. That was fucking impressive, dude. 5 minutes left in the second. Ideally, we would be able to run out this clock and get the touchdown. But we have to take it one play at a time. It's a good run. It's positive yards, of course. Roydell Williams has been our star back for the majority of the season. Ideally, he would stay that way. Only about 3 yards more there. 4th and 1. Fuck, that's a risky fucking decision here. I have to punt it. I'm sorry. I wish that I could have done something with that. But the risk of them stuffing me on 4th and 1 or deflecting the pass is too great for me to risk that. I can get the ball back again. That's another run. And that is another stop with 3 yards lost. 3rd and 9 makes it a lot more difficult of a conversion. Here we go. Oh. Oh my gosh. 23 reads that pass like a wide receiver and goes up and gets it. That's exactly what we needed from Fentrell Cypress II, a senior. There we go. There we go. 1st down, 200 yards officially for Brock Glenn. Benson should be able to get open. He's not. Oh, I had circle open, but I didn't have enough time to get it off. That is tough. Oh! Fuck. Minute left, and we have not really gotten any positive plays in the past couple. I want Benson to get open. That would be my most ideal situation, but I'm putting Holmes on a corner in case of anything. That's a pat down. I should have put a little bit more air under the ball. Wasn't a great pass. That's my fault. Holy shit. Okay, I'm not kicking again. I'm not kicking again from a distance because, wow, that was bad. I saw that happening, and I still couldn't get the tackle. 2nd and 5. Oh, my goodness. They get the first, and they're starting to get into field goal range. Again, we cannot allow that to happen. Empty backfield for the quarterback. It is a pass, but it's a short pass. They get into field goal range, maybe? I don't think so. I don't think they have a good enough kicker. Oh, good stop. Azarai Thomas. Ah, that might be field goal range for them now. That just might. I don't think so. I mean, maybe. We'll have to see. Not 100% sure if they're even in field goal range. This will be about a 43, 47-yard field goal. Oh, my goodness. But we make them step out of bounds. 4th and 7, but they might be in field goal range unless we stop it. 11 seconds left on the clock. Oh! We block it again! And we do what we did in week 1 to shift the momentum. And we get the ball back with 7 seconds. I doubt that we're going to be able to get much here. Yeah, I mean, might as well go for the Hail Mary. I'd probably go with Benson. I'm going to try to bait that safety to come down. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Benson. Oh, you just had to die for it. Fuck. He has 125 yards, though. Oh. I wanted him to go get it and keep going. That would have been an insane end to the half. Oh my gosh. Go get that ball. Roydell Williams, always making the play that we need. Has 94 yards on the day. 1st down. Oh, I had him in the end zone. I'm not kicking it. What did I say before? I am not kicking this ball. Oh my gosh. We turned the ball over. Fuck. There we go. The dive helps us out. Makes them lose 2. 3rd and 9. An incredible jump of the route by the DB Amarion Cooper, I thought that he definitely gave that up, but I guess he was just baiting him into throwing that so he could pat it down, but that was a hell of a play. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. First down. That was a bad decision. That was a bad decision. That's my fault. Oh! Oh my gosh, a perfect dot to our wide receiver and gets us to 1st and goal in a very crucial down because Hakeem Williams found the spot and I put it right on him. Brock Glenn, an incredible lob. He seems to excel at lob passes. Oh my gosh, you had to drop it. You just had to drop it. We'll take the field goal here. No way we fuck it up here. Only up by 3, so they could take their time if they wanted to. But the run defense is getting better and better as it usually does throughout the game. We need it to keep up, though. It's another run play. It's a halfback draw, and we hit stick them. 3rd and 4. Need one more stop, and that's the end of the 3rd. And we're going into the 4th, only up by 3 against the Memphis Tigers. Oh, they barely get the first. I thought I would have pushed them out. That's unfortunate. New set of downs for them. I assume it's going to be run. Oh my gosh, it was a play action, and I just broke the coverage. That is completely my fault. There we go. Go up and get that ball, number 1. Jesus. Oh, right there. Right there. Get us the first. Brock Glenn is having himself a day again. I tried to throw it back a little so he could secure it. Didn't work out. I did not see him, but he dropped the pick. Wow, I'm so glad to be facing these unranked opponents because they cannot catch a pick. Oh my gosh, the read option. The read option that turns the ball over, of course. Azarai Thomas jumps onto the ball. I don't know what that decision was. That was risky business that no coach with a competent mind would be able to make. Right there. I see you. I see you. Push for it. Get us the dagger into the Memphis Tigers' neck. Heisman, that's a bit crazy. I don't know about all that, homie. But 24-14 with 6 minutes and 46 seconds left. It should be over. Oh my gosh, what is going on with this QB? We are reading him up and down the field, and that should be over. I'm going to try to run out the clock and just make this over with because I don't want to risk a comeback if I decide to score. If I'm able to score, that's great, but I'm going to be running out this clock. All right, I'll just take it. I'll just take the touchdown. I chewed about 3 minutes off the clock. It's what I could with the space that I had. Roydell had a wide open lane to the touchdown. I might as well. 3rd and 8. Need a stop, and we're getting another pick. What a defensive game that we are having today. Wow. This is insane. And that is going to do it as the Florida State Seminoles are going to go ahead and win this game as we get to the 3, get a little bit more yards. 31-14. An insane game. We shut them out after the first quarter, which was just not something that I was expecting to do with the way that they started out. But 408 passing yards and 3 touchdowns by Brock Glenn. Probably should have been more touchdowns, but 408 yards is something special. But now that is going to do it for this episode. A great week, a great past 3 weeks because we had the bye week, the win against Boston College, and now the win against Memphis. Hopefully we go up the rankings a little bit more. I would like a bye week in the playoffs with all the ass beating that I'm going to be doing throughout the season. I mean, if we take a look at the team schedule, we're going to be facing Cal next week, SMU, and then the real game is Clemson. Then we have a bye after that. We face Duke. Then we face UM in week 9, which they just played in real life. North Carolina, then Notre Dame. A bye again, then we face FCS Southeast. That's an auto-generated team. We're going to beat the fuck out of them. And then Florida. We don't know if Florida's going to come back into the rankings. They could. It's possible, but then we have 2 byes after that. Possibly not this one, since that is the conference championship. We're probably going to be facing UM again in that. So hopefully it all works out. Hopefully we're able to execute to the best of our ability. I kind of want to see who's in the Heisman watch and see if Brock Glenn is in there. He's not. They're sleeping on Brock Glenn. Okay. Understood. I feel like Brock Glenn has been playing tremendously. Although he has some picks, I don't think he's had as much as I usually have with these quarterbacks. But if you did enjoy that, please go down there and like so more people can see it. Tell me what you want to see down in the comments below in terms of this series or any series. Whether you want a new one to start and you have an idea. I've done it in the past. I've adhered to the comments and it's worked out for the both of us and the rest of the channel. It's been great ideas from you guys, but subscribe so you don't miss out on those and the rest of this series, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Peace.